If you ever wondered what happened to the green hydrogen hype from a few years ago, well, so did we. And in our newest study called the Green Hydrogen Ambition and Implementation Gap, we look at the current state and at future challenges of green hydrogen deployment worldwide. And as the title of our study already suggests, we find quite a few big gaps between theory and practice. And let me walk you through each of them. So firstly, we find that in 2023, only 7% of the initially announced hydrogen production capacity was actually realized and operational on time. So there's a huge mismatch, a huge gap between announcements and then actual deployment. Secondly, if we look into the future, if we look to 2030, we find that the project per capacity pipeline has actually almost tripled over the past 3 years, and it's now increasingly in line with 1.5-degree scenarios. So lack of ambition is not really the problem anymore. Thirdly, however, we find that there's a huge gap also in terms of what could be realized in the future given currently announced support policies. And we find that in order to realize all those projects that are announced for 2030, we would need $1.3 trillion of subsidies. And that is probably unaffordable. And we therefore draw the main conclusions. Firstly, green hydrogen is likely to fall short of 1.5-degree scenarios also in the future. Secondly, relying only on subsidies in order to nurture the market ramp-up of green hydrogen will likely be unaffordable. And thirdly, it therefore makes a lot of sense to focus green hydrogen on those sectors where we have no alternatives. So mostly on the hard-to-electrify sectors such as steel or chemicals. And we therefore recommend to policymakers a robust strategy that, on the one hand, yes, does directly support green hydrogen projects worldwide through subsidies and through demand-side regulation, but secondly also has realistic expectations about the future cost and availability of green hydrogen worldwide. And if you want to learn more about our paper, please have a look and get in touch with any questions. Thanks so much.